Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi, dear sisters. In today's fast-paced world, many of us find ourselves caught between the demands of work and the responsibilities at home. It's a delicate balance, especially for Muslim wives and mothers who want to give their children the best upbringing, while also fulfilling other obligations. But what happens when our schedules get so packed that we barely have time for our kids? Is hiring a caregiver the solution, or are there risks we need to consider? Let's explore this topic through the lens of Islamic teachings and practical advice. The importance of motherhood in Islam. First, let's remind ourselves of the significant role of a mother in Islam. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, emphasized the high status of mothers, mentioning that paradise lies at her feet. This highlights the immense reward and responsibility attached to motherhood. The early years of a child's life are especially crucial, as they set the foundation for their emotional, spiritual, and intellectual growth. Imagine a mother who works full-time and comes home exhausted. Her children crave her attention, but she's too tired to engage. In this scenario, the emotional bond between this mother and her children may weaken over time, leading to a feeling of detachment. The risks of outsourcing childcare. Now, let's discuss the option of hiring a caregiver. While it may seem like a practical solution, it comes with its own set of risks. The Prophet, peace be upon him, emphasized the importance of personal involvement in the upbringing of children. Delegating this responsibility might lead to the caregiver imparting values or behaviors that are not aligned with Islamic principles. Consider Zainab, a busy doctor, who hired a nanny to look after her 2 young children. Over time, she noticed that her children started adopting behaviors that were inconsistent with her family's values. This caused a strain on the parent-child relationship, and Zainab felt a sense of loss in her children's upbringing. In Surah Al-Isra, Quran 17 verse 23, Allah commands us to be good to our parents and family. This implies nurturing our children with love, care, and direct involvement. It's our duty to instill Islamic morals and values in them. Balancing career and motherhood. So, how can we strike a balance between our careers and motherhood? Islam encourages moderation and balance in all aspects of life. One practical approach is to reassess our priorities and schedule our time effectively. Sometimes, we might need to make tough choices, like reducing work hours or seeking jobs that offer flexibility. Take the example of a sister who is an entrepreneur. She decided to work from home, which allowed her to spend more quality time with her children. Although her income decreased, she felt richer in terms of the love and bond she shared with her family. In Islam, the well-being of the family is paramount. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "Every one of you is a shepherd, and every one of you is answerable with regard to his flock." This hadith reinforces the idea that as mothers, we are accountable for the nurturing of our children. If hiring a caregiver is unavoidable, there are ways to mitigate the risks. First, ensure that the caregiver understands and respects your family's Islamic values. Second, maintain regular and open communication with your children to stay involved in their lives. For instance, Ummi, a busy project manager, hired a part-time caregiver, but made it a point to have daily family meetings where they discussed the day's events. This helped Ummi stay connected with her children despite her busy schedule. Tips: spend quality time with your children during weekends. Engage in Islamic educational activities together. Encourage open dialogue to understand their feelings and experiences. Balancing a career and motherhood is undoubtedly challenging, but with the right strategies and a conscious effort to uphold Islamic values, it's possible to provide your children with a nurturing environment. Remember, the time you invest in your children today will shape their future. May Allah guide us all in fulfilling our duties as mothers and grant you success in both this life and the hereafter. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more Islamic advice on marriage and family life. And don't forget to leave your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Jazakum Allahu khairan, and Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.